Ululululu. How to get out of spiritual debt the Odinani way. There are moments in life when effort stops yielding results, when resources dry up without clear reason, when support systems vanish, and when no amount of planning seems to reverse decline. In Odinani, such moments are not always explained by bad luck or poor strategy. Sometimes they point to ululululu, spiritual debt. Understanding ululululu as a concept in Igbo worldview is very important for anyone serious about spiritual balance, restoration, and long-term stability. What is ululululu? Ululululu is an Afa expression derived from ululunabo, the appearance of ululu twice in divination. In Demotic Igbo, this corresponds to ugwo or iji, meaning debt or owing. In Afa language, ululu represents something heavy, something that anchors, something that pins, something that keeps a person bound to gravity and material consequence. When ululu appears twice, it signals accumulated heaviness, a debt that has gone unpaid for too long, now exerting pressure on multiple levels of life. This reality might manifest as financial debt, but it goes way beyond that. It is spiritual indebtedness, and money is typically just the surface where it becomes visible. How spiritual debt manifests. Spiritual debt shows up through patterns that feel abnormal, events that defy logic, preparation, or effort. Common manifestations include sudden financial collapse without clear cause, loss or disappearance of resources or assistance, repeated business failures despite competence, help arriving briefly then vanishing unexpectedly, constant almost moments, example, near success that never stabilizes, opportunities blocked by strange repeated obstacles, immense uncontrollable reputational damage. What distinguishes spiritual debt from ordinary hardship is pattern and persistence. The situation resists normal solutions and escalates despite effort. Spiritual roots, physical symptoms. In Odinani, all lasting misfortune has spiritual roots, even when it appears physical. A person may experience business collapse, job instability, chronic financial strain, but the circumstances surrounding these events will feel unnatural. Wrong timing, unexplained withdrawal of support, or cascading failures that defy planning. This is how ululululu operates in the negative. It anchors misfortune into the material realm through spiritual imbalance. Why physical solutions alone always fail. One of the most painful mistakes people make is trying to solve spiritual debt only at the physical level. They budget harder, seek loans, change strategies, work longer hours. Yet, nothing stabilizes. In Odinani, this is expected. When the root is spiritual, no amount of surface correction can override it. Financial intelligence cannot cancel spiritual imbalance. External help cannot override internal misalignment. This is why ululululu persists. It is not asking for effort alone, it is demanding realignment. Alignment is the only way out. In Odinani, the solution to spiritual debt is not panic, excess ritual, or desperation. It is alignment, beginning from the inside out. Number 1. Internal spiritual realignment. This begins with honest self-examination, realignment with your chi, acknowledging where balance was broken, and accepting responsibility without self-condemnation. Until the inner order is restored, nothing external will hold. Number 2. Restitution and correction. Spiritual debt often requires making amends where wrong was done, correcting ethical lapses, and restoring broken obligations, spiritual or communal. This has nothing to do with punishment. Instead, it has everything to do with restoration of balance. Number 3. External discipline and patience. Once alignment begins internally, external effort becomes effective again. At this stage, work starts to yield results, slowly but surely. Support stabilizes. Recovery becomes gradual but real. But timing matters. Ululu in this form does not dissolve instantly. It loosens as lessons are integrated and alignment takes proper hold. Ululu is not a curse. It is important to say this clearly. Ululu is not a curse. It is a signal, a call to restore order where imbalance accumulated unnoticed. When addressed correctly, it ends stagnation, restores flow, strengthens character, rebuilds stability on firmer ground. Many people emerge wiser, calmer, and more grounded after resolving spiritual debt. It is never an easy journey, but it is not impossible to overcome either. Final thoughts. Ululu means you are carrying something heavy, but heaviness is not permanent. In Odinani, debt is not resolved through force, but through realignment. When spirit is corrected, matter follows. When inner order is restored, gravity loosens its grip to let you ascend. If you're facing a season that defies logic, do not rush to fix the surface. Start at the root. Align inwardly. Correct outwardly. Allow time to work. This is how spiritual debt is resolved, the Odinani way.